We have a very bizarre situation currently unfolding involving Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee, Falling in Reverse vocalist Ronnie Radke, and influencer Brittany Furlan. Now, Tommy Lee and Brittany are married, but we first heard reports yesterday from TMZ that the couple was separated, with allegations in that report that Tommy Lee's alcohol consumption could possibly be to blame. But now some very shocking claims by Falling in Reverse vocalist Ronnie Radke, who has somehow been dragged into this matter. Now, it all got started, according to Ronnie, when he noticed that Brittany was liking some of his posts and also responding a lot to his DMs. He then gets a message indicating that she had shown up somewhere to meet up with him. And then through conversation, much to his own confusion, he figures out apparently that she had been interacting with a fictitious person on social media, allegedly posing as Radke. Now, Ronnie is absolutely adamant that he has not had any interactions with her. He is in a relationship and has nothing to do with this matter. And to make the situation even more crazy, you actually have Tommy Lee posting a cryptic message on social media about someone being catfished. Now, again, Radke in a message on social media is adamantly denying that he had anything to do with this or that he was interacting with Brittany in any sort of a romantic way. Now, there has not been any response yet from Furlan in regards to this matter, but Ronnie is speaking out in a very strong way to try to clear his name, that he had nothing to do with this very bizarre situation. Now, here is what Ronnie had to say about what has been going on, according to him, behind the scenes with this strange situation between Tommy Lee, Brittany Furlan, and something he says he has had nothing to do with. TMZ recently reported that Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee and his wife, Brittany Furlan, an influencer and comedian, had recently separated, allegedly due to Tommy Lee's drinking. But Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke is now speaking out, alleging that he got an angry message from Tommy Lee, accusing him of having an affair with his wife. Radke vehemently denies the allegations, saying he was shocked and had no idea. And as he looked deeper, he suspects that Furlan fell for a catfish impersonator, purporting himself to be Radke, someone he says she had been chatting with, ultimately leading her to allegedly show up to Radke's house. Here's what Ronnie shared on social media. He wrote on his Instagram stories, "You've been in a fake relationship with a catfish posing as me, and that's why you and Tommy Lee are getting divorced, Brittany Furlan?" He then wrote, "Brittany Furlan got caught messaging this person and is trying to say it's me, but it's not." Interestingly enough, Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee had shared an image saying, "Who's been catfished?" with Radke adding, "Brittany has, Tommy." Radke then showed screenshots of his DMs, with Furlan repeatedly responding to his Instagram stories and also showing that he had never at any point responded to any of her DMs. He then shows a message that appears to be from Brittany Furlan, where she says that she drove out to his old house in Hawthorne to meet up. And I don't know if this is just like some joke and you and your girl were laughing at it. He then shows how Tommy Lee reached out to him and went off on him, with Radke denying that he even knew his wife, adding, "You read that correctly. Brittany Furlan, Tommy Lee's wife, allegedly fell in love with a Ronnie Radke impersonator on Snapchat, drove to my house and sat out front, only for me to find out, and have Brittany threaten me and accuse me of lying and telling me the catfish is actually me." He then shares a screenshot of the recent TMZ article, which says, "I believe she may have sold this story to TMZ in fear that she would be exposed for having an affair with a fake Ronnie Radke on Snapchat for over a month and a half. He said, I didn't want to do this, but this woman posted my ex-girlfriend and then threatened me after driving to my house without me knowing any of this was going down." Brittany Furlan not only got catfished by a fake me, she also refused to believe me, calling my lawyer and threatening me. "Brittany, if you were reading this for the last time, it wasn't me." He added, "She is convinced I've been obsessed with her for years." He shared a message that appeared to be from Furlan, where she claimed that Radke had been obsessed with her for years. Radke then showed that Furlan followed him on multiple social media platforms, including TikTok and Instagram, and he had never followed her. He also showed that he had never messaged her or responded back to any of her DMs. Radke added, "I went to a med spa with my girlfriend, appointment only. Went into my appointment. My girlfriend in the lobby texted me, Brittany Furlan just walked in. She didn't have an appointment. I came back into the lobby and she just stared at me, uncomfortable till I left." Radke then showed a story shared by Brittany Furlan. He said, "Brittany Furlan contacted my ex," adding, "Brittany Furlan then threatened me after, So I just asked my ex. She said, I don't even know her. She just called me and messaged me out of nowhere. You messaged my ex to try and get dirt on me for exposing you? So you messaged my ex after you tried secretly a fake Snapchat me, thinking it was really me? Real cool of you. So you have Radke here vehemently denying that he knows Brittany Furlan or that he ever interacted with her on Snapchat or even ever had a Snapchat. So as you can see there, Ronnie is going out of his way to point out he had nothing to do with this. And it really makes you wonder, it seems like something he would just admit if he was having conversations with her. And it's not something, he's a guy who's really an open book and puts it all out there online. And so, he says things that make people mad and frustrate them, but he says what he is thinking pretty much at all times. So I think there's a certain credibility in that. Obviously, these are allegations that are going back and forth here. Brittany Furlan has not yet responded to this situation, but to see Tommy Lee posting about catfishing at a time where Radke is coming out and speaking on this matter as well is certainly really bizarre and just truly odd. And then you at the same time have this story coming out in TMZ that the couple has been separated. So hard to make heads or tails of this, but definitely truly bizarre to see Ronnie getting dragged into this. And I don't know. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. We'll keep you posted as this story develops. As always, keep it locked here to Rock Feed for the latest news and updates about your favorite bands.